Last week we witnessed the NXT Homecoming special, and what a night it was. Let's take you back to the action. We kick off Homecoming with the Women's Tag Team Championship match as Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defend their gold against Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. And the tag right back to Jakara Jackson. And you love to see this teamwork. There's another collar, this time with an assist. Covered by Jackson, and Belair saves the match as her eyes set on Jade Cargill. And Cargill delivers the back elbow. Jakara gets caught. Jade in, out of nowhere. And that's going to be all she wrote. Bianca and Jade retain. Oh, the forearm. And a supermodel kick by Breeze. And a second time. Breeze goes for the beauty shot. This time lands it. Flush upside the skull. Cover. Breeze victorious in his return. The prodigy Roxanne Perez will defend her NXT Women's title against the first NXT Women's Champion in history, Paige. And what the hell? What is Raquel Rodriguez doing here? Another surprise here at Homecoming. But what the hell is this about? Oh, the chair! Right to the face of Paige. Into a submission. Right back to the arm. Remember, Perez was focusing on the arm of Paige earlier on in the match. Can Paige hold on? Can she find out of this? Paige has no choice. Perez is still champion. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa try to become NXT Tag Team Champions once again as they battle Fraxium. And another chance here for the champions to retain their gold. Tag. Nathan Frazier legal. And oh, look at this. Tandem offense now from the champions. Missile dropkick, flatliner, combination. Fraxium trying to retain. Will it be enough? It will. Fraxium put down DIY. The NXT Women's North American Championship is on the line as Tatum Paxley defends her title against Alexa Bliss. And now we're going to seal the deal. But Tatum caught the leg of Alexa Bliss. And now Bliss blocking. Went for the leg sweep. Got caught. Psycho trap. And that may be it. Tatum Paxley defeats Alexa Bliss. Trent Williams puts the NXT title on the line against Sami Zayn. And now look at Williams. Trick shot. Sami sidesteps. And now the Blue Thunderbomb. Williams lands on his feet, and what a kick there to the face. Williams may have just saved himself, but Sami Zayn, took a high risk. And it backfires. Trick shot for a second time here tonight. Right to the jaw, and Trent Williams is able to retain. Tonight on NXT, Stephanie Vaquer is in action as she does battle with NXT's resident mean girl, Cora Jade. Plus our main event features Jordynne Grace and Tiffany Stratton, two unlikely allies, teaming up to face Fatal Influence, Jacy Jayne and Jazmyn Nyx. It's live tonight on NXT. Welcome to the aftermath of Homecoming. And we are jumping right into some in-ring action. There is Javon Evans looking to settle a score with Eddie Thorpe.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170
2 weeks ago, Jordynne Evans took on Femi to a losing effort with the North American title on the line. Following his defeat, Eddie Thorpe rubbed salt into the wound of Jordynne by mocking him, to which Jordynne responded with a punch right to the face. Eddie Thorpe facing consequences for his actions.
And his opponent from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Eddie Thorpe!
So that brings us to tonight's match between Thorpe and Jordynne Evans. These two are about to square off unfinished business stemming from their encounter 2 weeks ago prior to Homecoming. Jordynne Evans really lost his cool after Eddie Thorpe mocked him. That defeat to Femi has really gotten into the mind of Evans. So here we go, first matchup of the night, and it is underway. And Jordynne trying to remain cool, calm and calculated to begin the proceedings. Ends up in that side headlock though. And the pressure here on Evans. Will he crumble under that pressure? Thorpe hanging on. Almost got sent to the outside of the ring there, but he held on to the ropes. And now back into the ring, back into the fight. And Evans trying to battle back. Nice flurry. But Thorpe with a reversal. Right into that drop kick. And now here's the first cover of this match. Only gets a 1 count. No wasted motion though by the Alpha Wolf. Is back into the tie-up. Go both of these men. And Evans getting the better of Eddie Thorpe that time. Trying to target the arm, but Eddie Thorpe shifting the momentum right away. And there's an arm drag. Went for that Superman forearm. Evans able to roll through. Missing out there with a chop. And look at Evans go. Stringing together some striking offense. And now Eddie Thorpe looking to do the same. Drop kick. Oh, right into the official. The official taking a tumble, but he's back up. And now Thorpe right in the face of Adrian Butler. And I believe he's reprimanding him for being in the way. NXT continues with this one-on-one match. Who's walking out with a victory? First matchup of the evening here tonight. It is Eddie Thorpe taking on Jordynne Evans after their backstage interaction 2 weeks ago. And Eddie Thorpe sending Evans into the turnbuckle. But look at the speed and the quickness of the bouncy boy at all. Evans missing out with that springboard clothesline. Thorpe going for a drop kick. Not this time, says Evans. And there's one from Jordynne. And again the official is down momentarily. It has been a bad night so far for Adrian Butler. Drop kick to the chest by the Alpha Wolf, and there's an elbow to follow. Inside leg hooked on Evans for the victory. Not enough to put him away. And again, Eddie Thorpe feeling that frustration. And Evans able to take advantage. Going up now to the middle rope. Evans gonna fly, but Thorpe gets out of dodge. And now hoisting up Jordynne Evans for a gourd buster. And will that seal the deal? Cover again in this match for a near fall. Great matchup to begin the aftermath of Homecoming. As Thorpe went to end it right there. Jordynne Evans. Now with the chops and a punch to the midsection. But Thorpe comes right back. Going for a stinger splash, nobody home in the corner. There's a cutter. And Jordynne Evans, maybe on the cusp of a victory. To put Eddie Thorpe away, not enough. That was so close though to a win for Jordynne Evans. And now sending Thorpe off the ropes, he comes right back with a clothesline. Standing moonsault, perfectly executed. And now Thorpe drives a knee into the midsection. And here's the cover. Shoulders down on Jordynne. Still not quite enough to put Evans away. And now Evans sliding out to the apron, trying to buy himself a bit of time. And Thorpe tried to knock him off the apron to no avail. And here's Evans firing back, but that was a right to the eye. Not this again. Eddie Thorpe's go-to strategy, but it doesn't pay off for him tonight. Jordynne Evans was able to kick out of that inside cradle, and again right in the face of our WWE official, Adrian Butler. Eddie Thorpe with an attitude problem, and that is on full display tonight. Evans able to evade that Superman forearm, and now he's got Thorpe where he wants him. Oh, but Eddie Thorpe hangs Jordynne out to dry. Evans gets stunned, but he rolls through. Shoulders down here on Thorpe for the win. Almost had him. No wasted motion by Evans, but Thorpe right back to his feet. Now driving Evans back into that corner. What is he thinking now? From the middle rope. Nice suplex with a bridge. Near fall. Evans still able to kick out. And now the German suplex is delivered. And Thorpe is feeling it. This does not bode well for Jordynne, but he rolls to the outside. Great move. And we have reached a stalemate here in this match. Evans looking for a suplex, but Thorpe lands behind and there's a chop block. Right to the back of the leg. Another German suplex delivered on Jordynne Evans. Trying to take advantage, dragon screw by Jordynne. Back and forth at this juncture in the match. And is Evans looking to get bouncy? He is. Thorpe out of the way. Well scouted. And now from behind catches the back elbow to Thorpe, but Evans is off his game. Very rare you see a mistake like that from Jordynne Evans. And there's the third German suplex of the matchup. Thorpe could be closing in, but Evans with a counter. And now going right to the top for the OG cutter. No water in the pool. Irish whip off the ropes into the crossbody. And now Evans in position from the middle rope elbow. Eddie Thorpe to close out this match. Cover on Jordynne for a 2 count. Still not enough to end this. And Evans. Kick to the midsection and one to the face as well. Oh, double boots to the face though by the Alpha Wolf. And looking for something. Jordynne, another kick. Right on the money. And Thorpe is in the drop zone. Evans flies through the air. Cover. That's a win for Jordynne Evans. Evans bounces back following his loss to Obafemi prior to Homecoming. Javon Evans may not be North American champion right now, but he does vanquish the Alpha Wolf, Eddie Thorpe. And that had to feel good for him.
We have a very talented and stacked women's division here in NXT, and so tonight we will be determining Roxanne's next challenger for Halloween Havoc. It will be done via a spin of the wheel. Superstars will make the deal and determine their fate. It's an exciting time in WWE. Now, can you dig that, sucker?
Listen, Mama, what Tiffany said to you was true. You have made a lot of enemies by merely showing up here.
Then let's settle it in the ring, and I'll show you why I belong here.
There is a lot of tension within the women's division right now. Case in point, our next contest.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade making her way out to the ring. She goes one-on-one with the Dark Angel, Stephanie Vaquer. And Cora Jade has stated that she doesn't get the hype in Stephanie Vaquer. Well, she's about to find out what the hype is all about, because these two women go head-to-head next here on NXT.
Charlie, after my match with Trick, I want to go off on my own.
What? I only just brought you on board. What do you mean you want to go off on your own?
Look, I appreciate you recruiting me to the NQCC, but I almost beat Trick Williams not too long ago. I feel like this could be my chance.
Well, I think there's only one way to go about this. I don't think you are ready for that, so unless you beat me tonight, you ain't leaving.
From San Fernando, Chile,
Well, I believe they call it Aura. Stephanie Vaquer has such a presence about her. NXT's resident mean girl may have barked up the wrong tree. What a presence. So here we go. Cora Jade doesn't get the hype. Well, Vaquer's going to show her what the hype is all about. This matchup gets underway. And Cora Jade applies the headlock. Trying to dictate the pace of the matchup. Vaquer, though, able to escape. And now another tie-up between these two women. And this time it's Vaquer who gets the better of Jade. Standing switch though by Cora. Waistlock here on Vaquer. And a roll-up. Trying to catch Vaquer lacking. Kick out at one. And of course Cora Jade's going to show off to the NXT Universe after that one count. And that may prove to be her downfall. Jade, though, going right off to the arm. Oh, man. Well, it seems Cora Jade has a game plan in this matchup this evening. And that involves kicking Vaquer right in the chest. Cover off the drop kick and a kick out by Vaquer. I know, well, this is not wise. You do not want to tick off the Dark Angel. Oh, man. Now that's a drop kick. Vaquer coming off the ropes, leg drop. Found its target. And now the cover by the Dark Angel for a 2 count on Cora. And just like that, Vaquer turning things around. But now Cora Jade stringing together some offense. Nice combination. And Stephanie needs a breather. Can Cora Jade knock off the Dark Angel here tonight as this matchup rolls on NXT? Cora Jade stated 2 weeks ago that she doesn't get the hype around Stephanie Vaquer. Well, tonight she may, because the two women go one-on-one inside that ring. And separation made by the Dark Angel. Codebreaker! And just like that, it may be over. Hook to the outside leg to put Cora away. Gets a 2 count, does Stephanie. And now Jade being picked back up to a vertical base. Oh, nice reversal. Jade looking for the pump kick. Stephanie going for a German suplex. Both women unable to connect. What a back and forth exchange this is. And Vaquer catches out Cora with some headbutts. Vaquer looking to make Jade believe in the hype following this matchup. Oh my! Jade may be out of it. What a boot to the skull. Jade though, continuing to fight. Vaquer gets sent into the corner. And oh, look at this. Sliced bread out of the corner. Shoulders down on Vaquer. Almost had her beat. And Stephanie was even shocked by that near fall. And oh, Jade comes up empty with that Meteora on the outside of the ring. Backstabber by Cora Jade. And that could be the turning point. Stephanie Vaquer sent back into the ring. And Jade gonna go up top. Going for a crossbody. Vaquer was able to get out of dodge. Snapmare takedown. And oh, here it comes. The Devil's Kiss. Bashing Jade's face into the canvas. And what more does Cora Jade have left in the tank? Vaquer runs in. Going for something in the corner. Cora Jade fires back. Vaquer off the ropes. Great reversal. And a super kick upside the head. Cora is stunned. And now the clothesline in the corner. Jade comes right back though with a kick to the skull. And now, the face buster. Shoulders down. Adrian Butler making sure the shoulders are down. And they were down for only a 2 count. And no wasted motion by NXT's resident mean girl. Going for that double underhook DDT. And Vaquer was one step ahead. Eat defeat. And is it time to end this? Vaquer gonna set up Cora Jade. And wait just a minute. Whoa! That was an upgraded SVB cover on Jade. It's over.
Here is your winner, Stephanie Vaquer.
Well, does Cora Jade get it now? Does she get the hype now? Vaquer with another victory on NXT. The momentum continues for the Dark Angel. The NXT Women's Champion is about to find out who she faces at Halloween Havoc. Jordynne Grace gets a title opportunity. And speaking of Roxanne Perez, here comes the woman that assisted Roxanne in defending her NXT Women's title at Homecoming. Roxanne defended the championship against Paige, the inaugural NXT Women's Champion. And Roxanne Perez prevailed, but not without some help from this woman, Raquel Rodriguez. Maybe tonight we'll get some answers. Everyone has been wondering, why did Raquel help out Roxanne? We may be about to find out, because Raquel has some time to speak. Let's see what she's got to say.
You want to know why I helped Roxanne at Homecoming last week? Because she is the future. She's the future Latina of WWE. Look at her accomplishments already. I helped her because I see myself in her. I was in her shoes once in NXT, and I will be her protector for the sake of the future of this company and the women's division. Roxanne Perez is the prodigy, the future of WWE, and I will be by her side.
Well, it seems like Raquel Rodriguez is a big admirer of Roxanne Perez. Not the answer I was expecting. Welcome back, everyone, to NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing No Quarter Catch Crew from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 200 pounds, Charlie Dempsey!
Well, earlier tonight we witnessed something shocking between Charlie Dempsey and Myles Borne. Borne said he wants to leave the No Quarter Catch Crew and go out on his own path. And that stems from his performance in his NXT Championship match with Trick Williams a number of weeks ago. Borne believes it's time. Dempsey believes otherwise.
His opponent, representing No Quarter Catch Crew from North Carolina, weighing in at 227 pounds, Myles Borne!
Charlie Dempsey does not believe that Myles is ready for that level of opportunity. So unless Borne can defeat Dempsey here tonight, he will remain in the NQCC. Quite the interesting matchup set up here. General Manager Booker T making it official. These two men are about to collide. Friction developing within the No Quarter Catch Crew. Here we go. Can Myles Borne break free of the control of Charlie Dempsey? Nice escape there by Borne. Dempsey has taught Myles Borne everything that he knows so far here in WWE. He took him under his wing. He trained him to be the superstar that he is today. Now Myles Borne wants to carve out his own path, his own legacy, and Dempsey thinks that is a slap to his face. Dempsey with the go behind. Waistlock now on Myles Borne. And then sharp elbow to the spine, keeping the pressure on. Oh, but Myles Borne with a standing switch, able to overpower Charlie Dempsey there. And now try to roll him up, try to escape the no quarter catch crew. Oh, Dempsey able to kick out. Myles Borne almost picked up a victory just like that. It only takes 3 seconds. Doesn't matter how you do it. Hurricane Rana though by Dempsey. And I guarantee that Dempsey did not teach everything that he knows to Borne. Borne looking for a forearm shot there. Dempsey able to evade. And now sending him right into the official. Borne though comes back with a German suplex. Well scouted. Oh, picture perfect standing moonsault. Cover on Dempsey for a 1 count. The NXT Universe siding with Borne. They want to see him flourish. Oh! Nice drop kick. Caught Dempsey by surprise. And now into the corner. Going right to the midsection. And oh, Dempsey trips him up. And right back on top of the match now is Charlie Dempsey. Oh! Stiff European uppercut. And now the face washes in the corner. Charlie Dempsey in complete control. Can Myles Borne escape the no quarter catch crew and carve out his own legacy? We find out when NXT returns. Myles Borne wants to leave the no quarter catch crew and carve out his own path to success. Charlie Dempsey sees that as a slap in the face after everything that he has done for Myles Borne. So unless Borne can defeat Dempsey tonight, he will remain in the NQCC. Combination there by Dempsey. Myles Borne struggling. Fatigue is beginning to set in, but Dempsey catches the boot. And here comes Myles Borne. But he just got caught right in his tracks. Dempsey went to the heel. Right to the foot. And Dempsey just cranking away. Borne looking for an escape and he finds one. How much damage though was done to that leg? Myles Borne on wobbly legs. Snap power slam. Randy Orton-esque. Cover on Dempsey. Oh, and he almost pulled it off. Almost a 3 count. There for Borne, and there's the flatliner. That may seal the deal. Right back into another cover, and again Dempsey getting that shoulder up in time. And you see the frustration from Myles Borne. And oh, Dempsey takes advantage of it. Some inexperience creeping its way into this match. And now Charlie Dempsey, wait a minute. He's arguing with the NXT Universe. And oh, it may cost Dempsey now. Going for that knee drop. Came up empty. And Borne with a Northern Lights suplex. Transitioning into a brainbuster. And Borne is poised. Myles Borne looking to leave the no quarter catch crew right here, right now. Going for it all. Dempsey able to counter him. What an uppercut. Dempsey just blasted Myles Borne. And now looking to transition into the Kimura lock. Myles is in trouble. Can he hold on? He can. Separation made. And now another shoulder tackle in the corner. Following up this time with that belly-to-belly suplex. Stay on him though, Myles. More inexperience coming into play. And oh, Charlie Dempsey. rolling him up. Borne kicked out. There is still hope for Myles Borne here tonight. He needs to beat Dempsey in order to leave the NQCC. And uh-oh, Charlie Dempsey hooking the arms. Avalanche butterfly suplex. And that could be it. Cover, center of the ring, and a near fall. Come on, Myles. Myles Borne continuing to hang on in this match. And Dempsey missing out with the knee drop. May have tweaked it. Another belly-to-belly suplex. And wisely, Charlie Dempsey getting out of the ring. Dempsey telling Myles, you are not ready. And oh, a cheap shot. Myles fell for the bait. I think he's too emotional here this evening, but you can certainly understand why. And that was a shot right to the throat. Exploder suplex right into the buckle. And Dempsey could be closing in. This could be catastrophic for Myles Borne. But Borne lands behind. And here's a roll up. Desperation setting in and Dempsey kicking out. Oh, that just rocked Myles. And Dempsey from behind stacks him up off the Dragon suplex. Myles Borne is not going anywhere.
Here is your winner,
Myles Borne remains in the No Quarter Catch crew despite his best efforts here tonight. He was no match for Charlie Dempsey. Next week here on NXT, Women's Division action unfolds between Lola Vice and Giulia following their little exchange earlier on tonight. And also, Tiffany Stratton will be in action next week against Fatal Influence's Jazmyn Nyx. Solo action next week for Tiffany Stratton. And well, there are the NXT Tag Team Champions for Axiom, and they will be facing the Culling at Halloween Havoc.
Booker, good to see you again. Could I get a match with that loudmouth Ethan Page?
Of course, I couldn't think of a better time to do it than Halloween Havoc.
And there's another matchup set up for Halloween Havoc in 4 weeks. I can't wait.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace.
Right now, though, we are set for our main event. And Jordynne Grace makes her way out to the ring. And 2 weeks ago, Jordynne Grace took on Jacy Jayne to a losing effort. Fatal Influence with their numbers overwhelmed Grace. And following the match, Jacy and Jazmyn tried to beat down Jordynne Grace with a steel chair, but this woman made the save. An unlikely ally, an unlikely savior for the Juggernaut.
And her partner from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
It is still unclear whether Jordynne Grace can trust Tiffany Stratton. But we have ourselves a tag team match here this evening. Jordynne Grace is going to have to keep her eyes wide open if Tiffany Stratton tries any tricks. And there is Fatal Influence. Jazmyn Nyx, Jacy Jayne, and Fallon Henley.
And accompanied by Fallon Henley, Jazmyn Nyx, and Jacy Jayne. Fatal Influence.
Well, it is clear who has the advantage. And I'm not just talking numbers, I'm also talking chemistry. Jacy Jayne and Jazmyn Nyx have been doing this for quite some time now as a team. Whereas, this is the first time in history that Jordynne Grace has teamed with Tiffany Stratton. So the advantage clearly lies with Fatal Influence tonight. So Jordynne Grace is going to start things off with Jazmyn Nyx here in our main event tag team match. And there is the bell. And Grace coming out of the gate hot. And look at these stiff lariats from Grace. Battering one of the women that tried to beat her down 2 weeks ago with a steel chair. Early cover to end it early. And a kick out by Nyx. I am sure Jordynne Grace is chomping at the bit to get her hands on Jacy Jayne, the woman who orchestrated the attack 2 weeks ago. But Jazmyn Nyx will do fine until Jacy tags in. Grace is on fire. And she continues to unload on Jazmyn Nyx, inverted atomic drop. And here's the power on display from Grace. But wait a second, Nyx from behind, trying to roll up Grace. And a quick kick out. Grace able to power out. And now from behind, again the power is on display with ease. What a power bomb. And Nyx trying to crawl her way to Jacy. And Grace is going to let it happen. In comes Jacy Jayne, who goes right off to Jordynne. And Grace unloading. Tiffany even got a shot in there. And the tag was made, and all face first into the boot of Stratton. In comes Tiffany as our main event tag team match continues here tonight on NXT. Coming soon to Universe Mode, the next NXT Premium Live event, NXT Halloween Havoc. Don't miss this night of great in-ring action as grudge matches take place. Championships are put on the line. NXT Halloween Havoc coming soon to Universe Mode. Well, General Manager Booker T is not wasting time. Already 3 matchups set for Halloween Havoc in 4 weeks. But the action right now is a tag team match as 2 unlikely allies team up in Tiffany Stratton and Jordynne Grace to battle Fatal Influence. Reversal there from Tiffany. And Stratton all over Jacy Jayne. Hip toss into a drop kick. And now the cover by Tiffany Stratton to put this away to beat Fatal Influence, and a kick out at 2. And Stratton staying on her. And it is still unclear what the motivation is behind Stratton's involvement in all of this. Why did she choose to help Jordynne Grace 2 weeks ago? We still have no idea. Hopefully we find out. As wait a second, Fallon Henley, of course. Henley up on the apron to provide a distraction for Fatal Influence. The numbers game comes into play. And oh, down goes Nyx. And Stratton shifting her focus back to Jacy Jayne, the legal competitor. But Jacy was able to recover, and what a combination. Down goes Tiffany. And the distraction pays dividends for Fatal Influence. Stratton being picked back up to a vertical base. And now looking for a tag is Jacy Jayne. Back in comes Jazmyn Nyx. And here comes some double team action from Fatal Influence. Stereo kicks to the chest and back. Here's the cover. Nyx looking to knock off Stratton. Only gets 2. And Tiffany sliding her way out to the apron. Trying to create some separation. And now Stratton looking to turn this matchup around. Going after the arm of Jazmyn Nyx. Slowing down the match pace. Nyx back to her feet. And is Stratton looking for a tag? She is. Back in comes the Juggernaut. Stereo back body drops on Jazmyn Nyx for the victory. Shoulders down, only gets 2. Our main event continues. And Jordynne Grace with no wasted motion, staying on Nyx. Going after that arm. But Nyx tries to fight back, tries to rally. Going for a leg sweep, nobody home. Grace one step ahead. Oh, but so was Jazmyn. That soccer background comes into play. And again going off to the legs to no avail. Great counter. Jazmyn Nyx right to the midsection and out to the back of the head. Oh! Vicious. A vicious attack by Jazmyn Nyx, and now Jacy driving Grace out of the ring. Fatal Influence are rolling right now. And oh, down goes Tiffany. And what did I tell you? Fatal Influence have the chemistry advantage. Back into the ring. Jacy trying to cut Grace off. But Jordynne Grace hoisting up Jacy Jayne momentarily. Was looking for that Death Valley driver, no doubt, but instead Jacy with a super kick. And that could seal the deal for Jordynne Grace. And it's Stratton who saves the day. Much like she did 2 weeks ago. And oh, she pays for it. Tiffany hit hard, right into the apron. And Jacy went to close out this match. Grace back to her feet, oh, back elbow. Jacy may be out of it. Does Jacy Jayne have anything left? Oh, just about. Got her hand on the bottom rope. Bad ring positioning. And now tags are made on both sides. Back in comes Tiffany Stratton, and back in comes Jazmyn Nyx. And look at Nyx, right to the midsection of Stratton. And will that be enough to finish this? Cover, and now it's Grace saving the matchup. Returning the favour from moments ago. Jordynne Grace keeping the matchup alive, and now she's down. Pivotal moment in this match. Fatal Influence could be closing in. Grace down and out. Stratton's all alone, but she continues to fight. Jacy wiped out. And Nyx from behind. Oh, corner in the midsection. That could finish this. Cover. Tiffany Stratton raises the shoulder. And Nyx can't believe it. Jazmyn Nyx continuing to fight here in our main event this evening. but so does Tiffany Stratton. Alabama slam puts her in a position. Here it comes. Prettiest moonsault ever. Nyx got out of the way. Jazmyn Nyx out of the way. And now Stratton hoisted up on the shoulders. Oh, what a slap. Nyx is dazed. Spinebuster. And now tagging in Grace. And does Jordynne Grace have the exclamation point? Oh, Jazmyn Nyx still has something left. Jawbreaker from the Juggernaut. And now just laying in to Nyx. Slamming her down. Nyx trying to get out of there. Trying to buy herself some time. No remorse from the unrelenting Jordynne Grace. And you have got to be kidding me. No freaking way. Oh my goodness. What power. Jacy is down. Could this be her moment? Jordynne Grace with the Juggernaut driver. Jacy still down. Stratton and Grace for the win.
Here are your winners. The team of Jordynne Grace and Tiffany Stratton.
Well, the unlikely allies pick up the victory. But where do they go from here? Will we find out the motivation behind Tiffany Stratton's recent attitude shift? Grace and Stratton victorious in our main event tonight on NXT.